Welcome back, everybody. Bayonetta 3 is here once more. We took care of some very sandy side missions last time, but there's more sand in our future as we move towards Chapter 8, a Croaking Chorus. Let's get started. Okay. Still in Cairo. See, I haven't really talked about it too much, but yeah, this is the color I chose for our Chinese Bayo here. Very Hatsune Miku-esque, I think. I don't mind the colors for this one. They're pretty nice. This one's pretty striking. We're stuck in this little cave, though, so let's try and get out of here. If we can. Use our new weapon, too, since we haven't gotten to use it too much yet. And, actually, really quick, let me double check with my demons and everything are. Okay, I want to mess around with this a little bit. There we go. I think I will set it like this for now. Weapons. So, well, I'll have to be swapping weapons a little bit as we go here, but I think we're okay for now. But as you can probably tell, we have something waiting for us in this very wide open area. It's a demon, or excuse me, a homunculi we've seen before, but this is our proper introduction. Castellanos, kind of, yeah. I was gonna make a Dan Castellaneta joke, but it's just kind of dumb. So, we kind of know this one's deal. I mean, it's gonna attack us with tentacles. But we've also got a shield that will keep us from getting in close with Bayo. That we'll have to rely on the demons themselves to actually take care of. So we'll do our best to kind of just attack them, and I will take care of these guys in the meantime. Oh, they're not. That's fine. Let's just take care of these guys, just because they're in the way. Please go away. Okay, we gotta get... I kind of want to get Madama here. I think she'll be a bit better. Is something hitting me? I guess not. And we got Bewitchment for hitting the thing before we actually took the whole barrier down. There we go. And now the barrier's done. So let's actually get in close and fight this thing for real. Or not. I'm just gonna try and smack you with the train while you're here. Take care of the small guys while we're here too, because I think they're done now after this. I believe. There we go. This guy's pretty big, so he is a nice target, but he is also, unfortunately, kind of beefy. But that's what we have Gaon for, you know? And we should be done pretty soon here. Yeah, just get the chainsaws out. There is an interesting demon to fight this guy with that we won't get for a while. So I'll probably have to show that off later.
Princess, you must not follow.
Is that John? And Princess? You must be joking.
Well then. So there's a lot we can do while we're over here. So let's explore. This is actually a pretty wide open area. There's a little thing to get in here. This area is pretty big, and I am almost certain that I am going to accidentally just miss something entirely, so Please be gentle. This mission, I think, is going to be a bit rough. I'm going to take what I can get for a score. I might restart if it looks really bad, but this one is another take on the whole tricky terrain, albeit in a very weird way. We have to defeat enemies while the terrain is coming towards us. So we gotta do our best here. And I'm getting pulled and I can't quite see what's happening. Yeah, this is looking like a restart already. Yeah, because the problem is that Gowon kind of just keeps... Well, no, the problem is that we keep moving, and there's nothing we can really do to get around here. There was a guy to hit. The thing you want to do here is, like, get witch time, so you can actually, like, avoid this, but... Yeah, we're gonna restart this. Maybe more than once. Okay. I somehow got through that. Yeah, I'll be up front. That took me multiple retries. I don't know if there is a better trick than just letting Gowon just kind of go nuts and hope he kills everyone quickly. I don't like that mission at all. Like, the suction effect for that wall seems a little too strong, and the camera gets all wonky. Like, the whole point is to, like, dodge so you're in witch time so you don't get sucked away, but the enemies can't get to you because you're being pulled towards the edge. It just feels... It makes me feel... It seems weird that even when you're not on the ground, it still is doing that to you. But what are you going to do? I'm happy to have that done. That's actually, I think, a better score than in my main file, so that's interesting. So, I think there's still some stuff to collect around here, but there's also another... Yes, okay, Bayo. We have another hidden verse here, so let's have some fun. And hey! Does everyone remember our old friends, Grace and Glory? Probably the most infamous enemies from Bayonetta 1. These were some incredibly difficult enemies in that game. Probably the most aggressive enemies you could possibly get. Yeah, they could parry your stuff. They also, they could do stuff like this, which was fun. Just like that. We'll just get Madama in here and just kind of go nuts. But yeah, they were a problem. There we go. Not quite as bad as Gracious and Glorious, though, which were versions that were immune to witch time. So that's a neat little reference here. But anyway, as Bayo was saying before, you might hear something. You hear some toads, but this is actually not the toad we're looking for. In fact, excuse me, there are more toads that are not the ones we're looking for. But if we keep following them, we will find the one we're looking for right here behind the waterfall. That's a fun little fake out.
Having an outdoor recital?
So, from here, I want to explore these towers a little bit more. I also want to change weapons quickly because we're going to need extra mobility. There we go. We're going to need extra mobility here in a second to get around. And even though I'm positive I will probably miss something anyway, I still want to at least try to collect everything here. Well, we get a bewitchment for this, which is nice. And if there is something over here as well, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it. Oh, she's having some trouble. I guess that might be it, actually. That's just kind of there for that. But if we head over to the left, actually, we're going to need the spider here quickly. So we gotta be careful as we kind of jump around here, because there is a chest right here that will trigger a chest, or a collectible fragment hunt for us. And you might not necessarily need the spider, but it makes things a lot easier. So we'll jump over here, and then get this one, or not. That's bad, actually. I might have to restart. I hope not. There we go. I was hoping I was gonna hold on to that for a bit longer. Yeah, this is probably gonna take a restart. But we want to climb up here to get... Yeah, we can't. This is a restart. Okay, so I'm gonna try using the butterfly form first, because it makes getting these ones a little easier. But we are going to switch to the spider here for the last ones. So that one's easy enough. And we're going to go over here. But it gets very janky on this corner. There we go. That took a few more tries than I wanted, but there we go. And we get another half of a moon pearl for our trouble. And a full moon pearl at that, actually. So that's nice. So that takes care of that, and with that, actually, I'm going to switch this back to Dead End Express, because we shouldn't need this for anything else. We are going to need the guns here in a minute. That's one thing I've been... This stage in particular, I feel like you kind of have to rearrange your weapons quite a bit, which is a bit irritating, but I understand, I guess. So we're going to want to collect some stuff here. First off, a little booklet, I believe. But from here, we have another collectible, like, shard hunt, if you want to call it that. And it's just a lot easier to use the butterfly form around here. Sadly, the train's a little lacking in that, I think. So let's drop down and get this one if we can. Follow this. We'll head up here, I think. There should be this one here. Get this one. And then we're going to want to follow this one up, I believe. Yep. If we touch the ground, all these go away, so you want to stay in the air as carefully as you can. That gives us a piece of a witch heart, which is very nice. And just to double check, I don't know if there's anything else over here to really get, aside from more of these little flowers to let you know that you can get stuff. Let's double check. Oh, yep, there's a little something. If the game will let me get up here. Usually the game's pretty good about the wall cling, but it's a little wonky sometimes. What do we get? A bunch of halos, which is actually really nice. We could always use more for the cosmetics that I will never buy in this file. Excuse me. So, the game wants us to go this way. But we can actually go in here for some stuff as well. It's time for another Congestus attack. It almost got me. Almost there. And it got me anyway. That was dumb. I thought it was going to shoot while I was still in the air. Oh well. That's not actually a verse, I guess, so you don't have to worry about damage. What we're going to want to do... This one's a bit odd. But we're going to reverse time. And as you can see, there used to be a statue up here. But what we're going to want to do... I believe leave it like this. Probably should be fine. We're going to want to run and get to that piece kind of in the distance there. We're going to have just barely enough time to go get it. So we're aiming for this guy, this very pointy one. We should have just enough time, but we gotta really push it to the limit here. Yeah, we had like a second, 2 seconds to spare, really. But then we're just gonna follow it all the way over here. And that gets us some music, which is nice. There's a little thing there, and I don't know if there's anything else over here. I'll be honest, I'm actually not 100% certain the best way to get that. So we will try and grab it with our floating ability here. There we go. Easy enough. That was just a character model sheet. So there's a little collectible here. There's a lot of stuff over here, actually. I want to make sure I don't want to go too far ahead. Because if we hit that purple light, that will kind of get us in the next spot. Okay, that's all for just some candy. We're going to want to stick to the butterfly form for the moment. It's pretty useful for getting us across all this stuff. And I don't really know if there's anything up here from where we were, just those flowers, I'm pretty sure. But what we're going to want to do... Oh, there it is. I was a little turned around. Well, I'll break this thing open. So we get infinite magic, and then this guy's just kind of out and about here, so we'll just bring Gawain out just to kind of go nuts and just hit everything. Which hopefully that actually does it. Is he actually... Did he even... I don't think he even touched that for whatever reason. That's quite strange. I think that's doing something. There we go. It's quite hard to tell. But that will give us another heart fragment. So that's good. But you might see over here a little glimmer. And that is the crow. And what we're going to want to do first, I'll try to approach it from this way. We're going to want to be careful with this. But basically, we're going to approach it and have to chase it down in the air here. It's going to go over this way. And hopefully we can head off at the pass here. Or not. And it's mocking me now. Okay. I will try that again. That'll be a cut. There we go. That was what I was trying to do the first time. So, that's 2 of the 3 familiars. There's still some stuff we can actually find exploring around here a bit more. They kind of go nuts on secrets here, so there's something over here we can get. If it would open. A bunch of materials in it and some candy. And then there's also, I think, a collectible up here. Yeah. Right over here. Which I actually just found on my main file when replaying this. There's a chest over here we missed. Just a lot of stuff that I'm probably still going to miss, even with my best efforts. It's another half of a moon pearl, so that's a pretty good one to get. Is this anything, or is this just more fun destructibles? This seems like it should be important, but I don't think it's actually more than just some stuff to destroy. I believe that's everything here. I'm sure I'm wrong, at which point just yell at me in the comments. But we'll keep moving now. We'll actually go where the game wants us to go as we travel this way. We can destroy this stuff too if we want, just for some extra stuff. Not really worth it though, probably in the end. We can go to Rodan if we want, but as standard we will not. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I feel like I'm missing something, but I think this is it for right now. Yeah, I think we've gotten pretty much everything else. So we'll investigate the purple light, finally. The alluring light. I don't think there's anything behind us here. Very paranoid. Let's just progress. Got anything to say? No? Okay. Off we go. There was nothing she could do. So now we're in Venom's Caress. Keep moving here. Want to be careful I don't accidentally trigger something ahead of time. Oh. And what could this be? Another memory? I think there's supposed to be dialogue here. Okay. Well, this is, sudden. Okay, you're gonna sick your frog on me. We're just gonna blow you up. Ow. Boom. We're doing a lot of damage. We'll just kind of do a little more of that. Okay, we'll just have Phantom go bye-bye here. And that was enough to trigger the next phase. Okay, Jeanne. Ow, that still hit me? Was that supposed to happen? That doesn't seem like it's supposed to happen. Alright, we'll knock you up here. Phrasing. Let's use our normal stuff here. That seems a little more fitting for a character like this. Knock you up. Smack you around a bit. Oh, she's deflecting everything. This is a true rival fight. Ow. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but sure. We can pretend. Let's get Madama in here for some extra hits. Ow. How dare you summon demons to fight me in a one-on-one? Who would ever do such a thing? Blow her kiss. Oh, I didn't quite hit. That's fine. I'm kind of playing around here a bit longer than we should. But it's fine, we got this, I think. Finish him, Madama. Boom.
Go alone.
The interloper has extended the challenge to me. I will meet it and then return. Have faith. I'll see you again soon, Princess.
Say hello to the Empress of the Fathoms Ball.
Well, of course. That's why I've come. I've always wanted to rescue the Lady Fair. Save the audition. Time is short.
And a new temporary pact. Oh, time was still platinum? Okay. I was kind of messing around with that one. Okay. So, Ball. Right off the bat, the Song of Ball is her signature thing, which is a bit hard to pull off. You gotta press R 4 times in sequence, but it kinda takes forever. But when she pulls off all 4 parts, she will call down Poison Rain that just kinda melts everything. It's really good if you can do it, but it's not easy. She can jump really high, as you might expect from a toad, or a frog, or whatever. I still don't know the difference, actually. And she is immune to poison, which is useful in like one room, give or take. So, she will be our temporary middle summon here. So yeah, we will try to make use of her services if possible as we venture forth. You see we can send off some of her tadpoles to attack, her tongue attack and all that. To be honest, I never really used her much outside of like parts of the game like this. She's interesting, but she's a bit tricky. More lore over there. Want to be the train. I want to show off new weapons. We'll continue venturing to this little hidden temple here. Got a little thing we can open up here. Just for some candy. Which we're a little banged up right now, but we're okay still. So, about that song. We are gonna see its use firsthand here. As soon as I open this up, and we'll give Ball a summon. So you see we have 2 of them kind of loaded up here. She completed 1. She's doing the 2nd. She's doing the 3rd one. And now the 4th one's loaded up. That destroys all those targets and lets us move forward. But you see how long that took? It's pretty difficult to do in a fight. What I think you want to do is like start doing some combos, you know, or like try to keep the enemies engaged while she's doing it, and then just reset, like hold the Demon Slave button down again afterward. But it's tricky. Before we move on though, too much further here, we do have another collectible. I'm going to destroy these pillars for a reason. But we have actually a little friend waiting for us if we can lure them effectively. So I'm going to switch to back to the butterfly, unfortunately, because that is just the easiest thing to move around in. But right up here on those pillars is the cat. And it's going to jump around all these pillars, but I'm hoping that because I destroyed those other ones, it has nowhere to go. So let's see if we can collect it. Kinda. It tried to run, but we were there. So that was easy. And that will do it for all of those. As far as everything else in this room, though, we do a few things. There's that big old chest right over there. So let's grab that. And it's really big, so normal attacks will not cut it. We need some demon mojo. And that's another heart fragment, which gives us a full one, actually. Which I might actually just go ahead and do. And a bunch of materials as well. So let's mess around with that. It's a fair amount of health. We'll use one more Moon Pearl too, why not, while we're in here. So, we're pretty much clear to move on. I want to destroy this, though, just because. Always use more seeds. We'll continue moving on now. Nothing over here. Time for a new quote-unquote enemy. Say hello to Radiatus. This is basically an improved version of the cannon guys we fought earlier. It's just a purple version. There's another one. So these guys are a lot more aggressive. As you can see in the cutscene, they will actually chase you down to try to hit you as opposed to just jumping back all the time. At least to a degree. There we go. I'm going to need you to just stay right there. There's also a bunch on the ceiling, which is causing the camera to go crazy. Which is so fun. I like that a lot. Where are you guys at? There we go. We destroyed some things as well, it would seem. And it's locked onto that one for some reason. I don't know why the game does this. Like, I was trying to hit the one that was actually near me. Let's just kind of keep this going. We got the other guys thrown in here as well. Why is that doing, like, nothing? Let's get Bomb Ball. You need to start earning your keep. That's a tadpole bomb if I've ever seen one. And you're just gonna be annoying. There we go. Just run into you. So yeah, in this particular room, when they can actually cling on walls, they are a bit more of a threat. Oh man, it's our first not platinum the whole mission. I'm really slipping. Let's destroy these. Even though we've already got the Bewitchment for, I want to destroy things anyway. I'm in that mood. Anyway, I'm wasting time. So let's just double check. I'm pretty sure I'm missing another secret around here, but we'll keep moving. So this room is a bit interesting. Before we tackle any of this, if you look up at these little sarcophaguses on the sides here, you'll see this one has a little crack in it. I'm just going to break that open with Madama. We can climb in here, break this thing open, get a bunch of halos and a bewitchment, but if we keep moving through here, we can actually find a hidden mission. And this one is going to be really tricky. This is yet again a this might take several tries kind of deal, but this is actually tasking us to use her her Poison Rain song in combat against real enemies. So I will do my best to pull this off. It's gonna be rough. What we're gonna, I think, want to do is get the song going, dodge attacks as they come in, and then redo the song here. Yeah, and we're getting hit by these guys, unfortunately. She's on her third one, though. Ow. And now she's doing the final one. And now the Poison Rain starts. It should actually kill them pretty soon here. There we go. Easy peasy. Not really, but that went okay. I'm happy with that. I'll take the gold. Yeah, we did get hit a few times there. So yeah, I think they weren't really, like, the worm was hitting me, but the camera was making it hard to tell if it was actually targeting me or not. But yeah, what you want to do is, you know, start singing, dodge, and then hold the button back down again while she's singing to load the next one up, and just kind of keep going. Not too bad, though. I'm sure there's tons of crazy setups to make this a little make that a little easier to do, but I do not know them. So we'll keep moving. Go back to that room, and actually, this is recovered for some reason. But you'll notice there's a crack over there too. So we're gonna go do the same thing and just kind of bust this open, and then head up, and hopefully we can get what's in here. There we go. Just a little collectible. Nothing major. I was driving myself crazy checking every nook and cranny here, though, on a replay, because that doesn't show up, because I've gotten it already. Just to make sure I got everything. But now we can actually do what this room is made for. We're gonna do some jumping. We do not want Madama in there, we want Ball. So we're gonna jump on these pressure plates, and then there we go, and open the these side paths here. And by doing that, we can cross here safely. Pretty easy. I don't think there's anything on these. I think it's... I could be wrong. There's a scurrier. It gives us some candy. I don't think there's anything else over here. Like, part of me is just paranoid there has to be something on top of these, but it's kind of a pain to check. And I'd rather not waste any more time than I've already wasted. Like, there might be something on, like, the tops of one of those, because you can just bring Ball and just have her jump on, like, the middle one if you wanted, but I think we're okay. We'll keep moving here. Head towards the blinding light. Ah, the bloom. It's too much. And this looks like a combat arena. I don't know about you guys. Keep going, though. And here's our proper introduction to the snail, Murus. Remember how I said we would get a demon that would work with this a little better? Oh, excuse me, Jiggle. I shouldn't have talked over it. So, yeah, Ball's song is actually really good at breaking through its armor. And it's actually being really dumb and just letting us do it. I spoke too soon. Okay, we're gonna have to actually attack, I think. Or not, maybe. If she can finish the song, that would be swell. And actually, she did. So that is a bewitchment. It's chewing through the health like absolutely crazy. And that actually got us a lot of the health down on this guy. Let's bring our train friend in here. I can't see, but I'm sure we're doing just fine. Yeah, we're kind of... We're doing fine, but I think he's not... Ow. Yeah, we can't really, like... We didn't interrupt him that time, but we can't really interrupt them too much. You know, I actually just thought of something here. May as well. We never actually did this before. This is kind of overkill, but it's cool. Nice. Climax time. There we go. Boom. If I could be like Kakyoin, I would just do that sound effect over and over. Oh, just ate it outright. Delicious. Good job, girls. We got a gold for that we did take a few extra hits. But hey, that snail wasn't so bad.
Quite the power lunch. Sure you'll be all right? I was only joking.
Well, now.
I'm coming.
Okay, we got a nice clean sound clip of that. So we got platinum. That's a pretty solid score. Not to undercut all of
Just as
that,
I expected.
but hey, that was pretty solid. Pretty quick and dirty level, all things considered. A few annoying things trying to collect stuff, but hey, you won't see most of that. I'll just edit all that out. So, with that, we have completed the Croaking Chorus. As far as bewitchments, we actually got all of them. We stood on top of the tower, destroyed some statues, entered that hidden room. We were able to hit hit Dan Castellano with a demon while he still had a segment left. And we used the poison rain, so that was cool. And you should probably know the flow by now. Next time we have another remnant, and then we'll progress the plot after that as we learn to fly. But yeah, we're moving forward through the Egypt arc. We met a cool looking Jeanne. We have apparently a Princess Bayo in this one. Ball is yet again another old demon from Bayonetta 1 that we used a few times for some torture attacks and stuff. So it's cool to see them back again. So yeah, things are picking up after Burning Sands. So tune in for the next installment.